So we have something special today. So as you see in front of me, I've got the original iPad Pro with the keyboard cover, and the new generation 2018 iPad Pro with the keyboard cover as well. I thought it was a great opportunity today to unbox something and show you what it is. We received our Google Pixel Slate. So let's take a quick turn and unbox it. So this is coming out a little bit later than a lot of the other Pixel Slate videos you've probably seen. That's because while I was someone who pre-ordered back on November 6th, Google seemed to have a lot of problems with getting the devices to me in any kind of length of time that was reasonable. Like I said, ordered on November 6th. Originally got a notification that it was going to be shipped and received by November 25th. It was delayed, in Google's words, delayed. And then I received it on December 4th. So they took some time, way too much time if you ask me, to get it to me from Illinois. They took even more time to process pre-orders. So let's take a look at what we've got here. So we've got the Google Pixel Slate. Let me turn it around and switch to the second camera. So you can see here we've got a pretty nice box presentation. Inside we've got the Slate. We've got some accessories here. Looks like a USB-C power adapter, a Pixel Slate manual, a headphone adapter, USB-C to 1/8" headphone adapter. That's nice. Very nice USB-C cable, very high quality it appears. USB-C charger. This should be a 45 or 60 watt. It looks like it's a 45 watt, so it's a pretty hefty USB-C charger. And then we've got the Slate tablet itself. Doesn't look like there's anything else underneath there. This has got the plastic wrap that Apple likes to do as well. So wow, it's got a lightly rounded corners here. 2 stereo speakers, as you've seen in the demonstrations. On the back, we've got a very matte bluish steel finish. Pogo pins on the bottom for connecting. In addition to that, we've received the Pixel Slate keyboard. So this is pretty much a required accessory, if you ask me. It's something that Google should have included by default. The Chrome OS, in my opinion, isn't quite ready for an entirely touch experience. You probably, at the very least, need the keyboard, if not the keyboard and the stylus. It's something that, it's just a personal preference for me. I think the Android app experience is fine with touch, but Chrome OS might not be. So inside here, we've got a black keyboard, those round keys that Google's been advertising. Pretty nice touch and feel. It's a very thick cover. I don't know if you can see exactly how thick it is. It's a very thick cover, much thicker than the iPad keyboard. If you look at it in profile, you can probably get a good idea of exactly how thick it is. Let's take the tablet out and put it in with the cover. Of course, I made the mistake of putting the tablet back without. So once we put it into the cover here, it's got some pogo pins on the bottom, pogo pin connections on the bottom. That the tablet just sort of, ooh, that's a pretty strong magnet. It sort of magnetically attaches to it. And then on the back we've got a magnetic cover that gives you the ability to put it in pretty much any angle you want. Now that is a significant advantage to the iPad, both generations of iPads. I found that oftentimes the angles they allow you to go to are not really quite good enough All right, so when it's closed, wow, that's a pretty thick device. Let's show it in comparison. I'm going to hold them up to my second camera here. So this is the Pixel Slate there. This is the iPad Pro. You can probably see that they're both unprotected on the end. In addition to that, the Pixel Slate might be a touch thicker with the keyboard case. Yeah, it is. It's definitely just a tiny hair thicker. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's definitely a thicker device inside the tablet. The original iPad Pro, however, was a little thinner with the keyboard case, but keep in mind, the original iPad Pro was not protected on the back. That was, in my opinion, an oversight on Apple's part. They, of course, didn't improve that with the second generation. This one's got no protection on the sides as well. Overall, it feels high quality. The case feels very high quality for $200, if better. Let's see how easy it is to set up. That's not terrible. That's pretty good. It's turning on right now. So we've got an opportunity to see what the startup is. I don't know if you know this, but this particular model is the i5. It's available in the M3, i7, and i5 CPU configurations. Different memory levels, different hard disk sizes, although there's some controversy right now where it appears that Google has, for what is a premium price, they have effectively charged NVMe storage money for EMC storage. EMC storage, or eMMC storage, is significantly slower than any SSD that you could possibly use. The iPad uses, I believe, an NVMe storage system where you should be getting something in the 800 megabytes per second. This will be in the 80 megabytes per second for storage, but it's a cloud device, as Google advertises, so it's something that should be used with cloud storage instead of local storage. And we'll give them benefit of the doubt there. I'm going to go ahead and use this for work. I'm going to use this full-time for probably the next week for everything I need to do at work. I'm going to use it with external monitors. I'm going to travel with it. I'm going to give it an opportunity to win me as a Google Chrome or Pixel Slate customer. I'm going to be evaluating the device, seeing if it is up to an enterprise workload. We'll give it a shot. I'll carry it around. It is pretty light. It's lighter than any laptop outside of like a Surface Pro that I used for some time, so it might be pretty easy to carry around. My day-to-day driver right now is a Dell Precision 5530 laptop, so it's a 15.6-inch laptop with weighs about 4 pounds, a little less than 4 pounds maybe. And that device can be heavy to carry around between meetings and from items. That's why I have the iPad. This is the sort of thing that I carry with me to all my meetings, to conference calls, so that I have something small and portable to use during those meetings. But we'll give the tablet, the Pixel Slate, a chance. I think you all know it has 2 USB-C ports, one on each side. That's something that I kind of would like on the iPad Pro. The challenge with the iPad Pro is the app ecosystem. While it has almost every app you can imagine, they're typically iPad apps, which means they're slightly trimmed down. The Microsoft Office experience leaves a lot to be desired, especially when it comes to formatting text, etc. in some of the applications. The mail client is good, but the Office applications could really use some work. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate your viewership. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, please click subscribe. I'd be happy to share some more with you later. Thank you.